Hello, I'm Rupa Karonier and I teach courses in logistics and supply chain management at UH Downtown Business School. I'm excited to talk to you about faculty-led study abroad courses in spring 2020. I'm offering China Global Supply Chain and Logistics course for both undergraduate and graduate students. This course is a faculty-led study abroad, which means a group of UHD students enrolled in these two courses will travel together to China for 10 to 12 days. Myself and maybe another faculty from supply chain department will travel with you. This course will include seminars, lectures, workshops, and excursions. The program is typically centered on global supply chain related to China. China, I'm sure you must have heard about in different courses you have taken at USD, as well as in conversations with your colleagues and family members. Since the implementation of economic reform in 1979, China has accelerated its economic growth to become world's second largest economy and world's largest manufacturing economy. An important aspect of growth for China's trade and rest of the world and the US is its unequal attention to the development of logistics and supply chain infrastructure, complemented by effective and efficient utilization of its abundant natural and human resources. Overall, I have structured this course in two parts to tie concepts of supply chain and China. Part A, which will be conducted as a typical online course with course-related activities. During the period of semester, we'll cover major components of global supply chain that will include topics such as global sourcing, global production, warehousing and distribution, as well as performance measurements. We are going to use a textbook on supply chain and logistics and some relevant articles on these topics that relate supply chain issues, particularly in the context of China. Collectively, the book and articles will help you to gain knowledge on concepts of supply chain from a process view and practices in China. The second component of this course will commence around mid-May. Once we are done with the regular spring semester, around mid-May, we will depart for China for a 10 to 12-day trip. During our trip to China, we are going to visit Beijing and Shanghai. Beijing is one of the great ancient capital of China, a city filled with deep culture and an imperial past featuring emperors' palaces. The city has transformed to a center of production from historical center of consumption. Plus, Beijing has lots of historical sites of interest, which as a student of this course, you get to visit. Shanghai is a home of world's largest seaport and a major industrial and commercial center of China, and therefore they are observed and learn from this city as well. We have been working to schedule visits and talks on supply chain related issues with businesses and organizations in Beijing and Shanghai. This may include visit to production facilities of General Motors or Volkswagen, logistics and industrial parks, PricewaterhouseCoopers, FedEx or DHL. While designing these trips, I have also kept the weekend free for sightseeing excursions to places such as Great Wall, Tiananmen Square, Forbidden City, River Cruise, etc. And of course, there would be some times during the weekend for shoppings as well. Here's what you see. Here is the structure of the pricing for this trip. Targeted price for this trip, which excludes the tuition fee, we are trying to negotiate with the tour operators to be around $2,800. And in that price, what is included would be the airfare from and to Houston, hotel accommodations throughout the trip, which would be on a room sharing basis, all ground transportation through reserved bus, visits to businesses, organization, and industry park, daily breakfast, river dinner cruise, 2 dinners and lunches would also be included. The travel from Beijing to Shanghai would be done using fast rail service in China. What this price does not include, the $2,800 ballpark figure, is the tuition fee, the Chinese visitor visa, meals, personal expenses, and local transportation in Houston. So overall, what you will be looking at, it's an academic 3 credit hour courses involving typical university course learning and experiential learning in an international setting of China. For more information on these 2 courses, you may want to contact your academic advisor or visit UHD Study Abroad office and get more information. Of course, you're more than welcome to drop me an email and I will try to provide more information as it is available to me. Thank you.